Good afternoon. My name is Terrence Reynolds. This is for reading 114, unit 7, vocabulary list number 3. I have 25 vocabulary words. I'm going to say the word, give you the definition, and then give you an example sentence in which it is used. Number 1, obstructing. To interrupt, hinder, or oppose the passage, progress, or course of. He was obstructing the path of the nurses, so they moved his gurney out of the hallway. Number 2, peering, to look narrowly or searchingly, as in the effort to discern clearly. She saw a stranger peering into the house through the kitchen window and was alarmed. Coarse, vulgar, obscene, crude. He was offended by the woman's coarse language and asked her to watch her mouth. Number 4, profoundly, showing deep insight or understanding. He was profoundly upset by the news of a school shooting in his hometown. Number 5, deformed, having a form or shape changed, especially with loss of beauty, misshapen or disfigured. The dog bite left her face somewhat deformed, and she lost a lot of confidence in herself. Number 6, muzzle, the projecting part of the head of an animal, including jaws, mouth, and nose. She gently put her hand on the sheep's muzzle before she began to shear its wool. Instinctively, something that is natural and or unlearned. He instinctively protected his face as the foul ball came rushing toward him. Number 8, deliberate, studied or intentional. The action was deliberate and plain. It was not an accident at all. Number 9, queer, strange or odd, mentally unbalanced or deranged. She had a queer look on her face, as if she was trying to remember her own name. Number 10, menacing, threatening. The photographer's assistant had a menacing look about him, so we refused to use them again. Number 11, grotesque, odd, unnatural, bizarre. My mother is a brain surgeon and finds brains in jars fascinating, but I find them truly grotesque, repulsive, causing repugnance or aversion. I opened the clothes hamper to discover the most repulsive odor I have ever smelled. Contradiction, a statement that denies another or itself and is logically incongruous. There were so many contradictions in her story that the jury did not believe her testimony. Credible, trustworthy, effective, or reliable. The prosecutor produced so much credible evidence that the jury convicted with no debate. Number 15, scarcely, barely, not quite. I scarcely have time to get my grocery shopping done these days. Never mind fun shopping. Gaunt, extremely thin and bony, haggard and drawn. The months of worry and illness left him looking gaunt and haunted. Number 17, unsavory, socially or morally objectionable or offensive. People at the park looked rather unsavory, so we decided to go to the mall instead. Menagerie, a collection of wild animals especially for exhibition. The local menagerie has farm animals as well as exotic animals. Volley, the simultaneous discharge or a number of missiles or firearms. There was a volley of shots and then a short ceasefire while the soldiers reloaded their rifles. Blasphemy. Irreverent behavior toward anything held sacred. Saying that you don't watch football in the South is considered blasphemy to some. Remonstrance. Reason or plead in protest. There is no remonstrance strong enough to tame my willful teenager's bad attitude. Late. Bending readily, pliant, limber, flexible. The dancers were young and late. It was a pleasure to watch them perform. Haze. To subject to abusive or humiliating tricks and ridicule. It was common for sorority sisters to be hazed as part of the pledging process. Quarrel. To disagree angrily, squabble, wrangle. If you continue to quarrel with your brother in the car, I will make you both walk home. And the last one, number 25, avert. Turn away or aside. If you don't want to see a mother's nursing in public, you should just avert your eyes. That was the number 3 vocabulary list for reading 114 and part of the unit 7